celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Gators offense has the ball first today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Give to the single back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch close. Run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. Now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. So Auburn's offense headed on the field. I'll first look at them today. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone. So I'm thinking it might be a defensive struggle. How about this one? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the second quarter with the safety.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy.
This running back trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? Those defensive tackles, those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down, coming up with this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. Extending the play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gators will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out fast. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Using his legs, it's Haynes. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Tigers.
Ooh.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the 1st half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up a lead.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors, our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off the 2nd half. It bounced through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After the lack of production in the 1st half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments. Jesse, I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this, we can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chief Jokers.
Put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The hand to the running back. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on, hard to get him to the ground.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things are just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Ball. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends on the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. defense is able to stop him.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down to this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They'll run the sneak for him. Touchdown, Gator! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He leaves him with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down to 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got him at the 33. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now in a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Another nice play by this offense. Man, they put a big drive together when they needed it the most. They just got to finish this one. They finish it off with a touchdown, and they finish with the cherry on the Sunday. But they've done a nice job putting this drive together.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of those guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Gillian. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Caught close to the marker. It's Wilson. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running.
Dang it. Didn't have to call that timeout. Get it back.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The sure hands, it's Brown. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Gilliam. Unleashes one deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
All right, offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can step up in this moment, find a way to get the ball into the end zone, and win you this game?
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Woo!
What a game. What a finish. It came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play. That type of individual effort is just magic.
No doubt. It's what you dream about with those moments. You have to step up and make it, and big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.